Thank you for that introduction, Allie. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
I'm a little vertically challenged, so forgive me for my rearranging. So first, I would like to congratulate all the companies sitting before me for their participation in the Best Places to Work survey. Each of you made a decision to share your policies and procedures, compensation practices, as well as have your employees participate in engagement survey. Second, I would like to thank Long Island Business News and Jenna Natali, who invited me here to speak to all of you today. I am honored for the privilege to address our distinguished audience, and I'm glad that last year, my first speaking engagement as Long Island president was warmly received that you decided to have me back again, so thank you. As a best place to work, your company stands out as a leader with the power to influence. Leadership is not about someone's title, their designation, or how many degrees she or he may have earned throughout their career. It should be about the impact, influence, and inspiration that we are all capable of achieving within our companies and within ourselves. Impact involves accomplishing results. Influence is about spreading the passion you have for your work and your company. Leaders with influence are those who give when they don't have to, care for their employees' well-being, are dedicated to the continued growth and development of their staff, which will inherently lead to the growth and development of your company. You choose to empower your employees to make the right decisions, but you also assist in managing hardship, and last but definitely not least, serve with humility. As you aim to inspire your employees so that each of them is aware that they can make a difference not only for your customers, your stakeholders, but also their colleagues, that each of their roles plays an important part in your organization. As we all sit here today, we should all be focusing on how we can continue our transformation from a best places to work to that of an employer of choice. This transformation will not only need collaboration and partnership across all levels of our organization, from the new college graduate to the receptionist, who's the first impression that people have of your organization as they walk in the door, to those of us sitting here today that are members of our executive leadership team. I needed that little break, thank you. Today, we have the ability to imagine a future where we can be focused on globalization, but also maintain our relevance at the local level. Develop strategies that are adaptable and realistic, provide a positive engagement experience for all of our employees, especially for those of our who are still a candidate, as those early interactions from recruitment all the way through onboarding and hiring will determine their perception of our companies. We ensure that our business and talent acquisition strategies are in alignment. The real difference between success and failure in a corporation can often be very traced to the question of how well the organization brings out the great energies and talents of its people. As Helen Keller once said, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. As I move forward in my career, the people that I meet, whether it be through networking, social events, my education, or students looking for career advice, I always seem to receive the same question. What do I enjoy most about being in HR and about my role within my company? The average HR person may say, it's challenging, no 2 days are alike, we all know that. We may have a plan for the day, then we have one employee relations issue, or one sick out and call out, and our staffing changes and we have to scramble. Working with people is also enjoyable, but I prefer that my answer be that whether you are in human resources or you're someone who is responsible for managing others, our job is not just our title. Each of us throughout our day take on the unofficial role of a lawyer, psychologist, event planner, teacher, peacemaker, which can be quite interesting, career planner, a detective, a master multitasker, but my personal favorite is a wizard. A wizard when we make the magic happen by connecting candidates with a great job and a good fit. So as I finish my speech today, I'd like to leave each of you with some words of advice or wisdom, you can choose which, that I recently came across while preparing what I would say to all of you, called Rules for Being Human. And I like that because when I think about human resources, it's important that we remember the human part of interacting with each other. And as you leave here today, think about each rule and how we can apply them not only to ourselves, our company, our employees, but also our team so that we can all learn to achieve success. The first rule is that we will all learn lessons. There are no mistakes, only lessons is rule number 2. Rule number 3 is that we will continue to have these lessons and they will be repeated until it is learned. Rule number 4, if you don't learn the easy lessons, they only get harder as we move on. And my final rule is, you'll know you've learned a lesson when your actions change. So I encourage you to take back this information, share it with your staff, and again, congratulations to all of you today for not only participating in the Best Places to Work, but for our winners. Thank you very much for your time.